Good to do. Am I crazy for being bearish? I mean, I think we take Asia highs, but I suppose we could trade all the way up here. I think it's more like bears for next week. I think this AM we probably just run out Asia highs. Good boys. We got the funded next payout, by the way. It went pretty smoothly. So I bought a bunch of funded next evals, and it would be nice if we could just pass them all, but we'll see how many we can pass. Congrats. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. I think it'll clear Asia highs, yeah, just following the order flow. I usually don't like sharing my payouts, but I told you guys I'd specifically keep you guys posted on this account. So we'll leave that there for now. Oh yeah, never did my pre-market plan. Let me write that out for you guys. Can someone do me a favor? Is there any news today? Friday, October 17th, 2025. I don't remember if there was news. I think it was no news, right? No news Friday? No news. I think it's no news Friday. Um, no news, but Trump is speaking. Got you. Daily chart is bear slash neutral for me. Intraday chart has clear daily PO3 plus little staying higher. Beta high plus premium should be A4 is a strong we'll look to target those. Potential reversal after market breaks. Yeah, pretty simple game plan today, I guess. Let's move this. Anyways, yeah, we were all keeping tabs on the funded next account. We did get a payout with them. Um, it was pretty good. No complaints on the payout. I bought a bunch of evals. I use crypto personally. I didn't even know they could do that. So I did a crypto payout. What's funded next? Yes, I do know it's exponential. It's kind of exciting, to be honest. All right, there's a pre-market plan. So you guys want to read my plan going into 9:30 open? Can you do that with Top Step? Do what with Top Step? Got one payout. What do you recommend forward? Just start scaling and selling on it. You talking about the payout I got, or are you talking about your advice? Like advice for you? Oh, payout in crypto? No, I didn't. I haven't seen any other firm that allows that. To be honest, you're still gonna have to report your taxes, but Example got paid 150K. Nice. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna go for something that big, but I will be going for larger payouts now. Um, since we got the first one and it was pretty simple, really no complaints. The payout came in less than 4 hours. Um, it did take a little bit for the dashboard to update, but they got that done. Does always are always discount prices 50%? Yeah, pretty much. What is Trump speaking? I don't know. Someone's this your first payout? No, no. I got in a lot of, maybe not a lot. I got in multiple, many payouts. This is just my first one with Funded Next, and we were like kind of doing a challenge together on live stream. This is the account I've been trading on live stream with you guys. It was an easy payout. I mean, we had 4 winning days. We didn't have a losing day. The last 4, and that was it. It made us eligible. Good fatal. Just come speaking. I don't know. Habibi, full time trader. Yeah, I don't have a job or anything. Don't sell a course or anything. Can I reverse after taking Asia highs? Yeah, it's possible. Which website is that? Website is what? This? This trading view. What are the hours of Asia session and London session? Asia is from 20 to 00. London is from 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. New York time. When is Trump speaking? I have no idea, man. Funding traders? I don't know anything about no funding traders, bro. I am looking for longs yet. The game plan is right there. Oh, they pay out in crypto? I've never heard about them. Listen, there are a lot of firms that pay out in crypto, and it does make them kind of suspicious. FundNX is a pretty big firm, so that's why I was, not suspicious of them. But do be careful, because if there's firms paying out in crypto, it can be kind of sketchy at times. Daily. You looking for longs? Yeah, the game plan right here. The hitters have been at like a pretty all-time low. It's nice. Any PM trades? Yes, I took a PM session trade. I posted it on. Yesterday we took a really nice PM trade. I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday's PM session trade, guys, was beautiful. Oh my days. Yesterday's PM trade was so nice. Zero drawdown, 5R, straight to TP. Oh, goosebumps, man. It was such a beautiful trade in PM session yesterday. Unfortunately, I only took it on my funded next account, and not the one we got the payout on. It was on another one. I post all my trades in Discord and on TikTok/YouTube. 1050 macro was nice yesterday too. Yeah, you are right. Bias on the day. Going into open, I'm looking for longs. That may change after we take out buy side and such. We'll see. Okay, let's open up Alpha. Let's open up Tradeovate. I'm gonna be full porting these evals that I got with Funded Next. Is the maximum 2 minis or 1? Does anyone know? I forget. I think it's 2. So we're just gonna go 2 minis. I take your advice for the 25k. It's 2. Okay, clutch. Thank you. Yeah, I'll probably just be trading with 2 unless these candles are like abnormally large. I'll do 1. Can you show us yesterday's trade? Yeah, I can. 1 second. As I load up the accounts here. Okay, that's all loaded up. Smooth. Okay, so you guys know the game plan. We're gonna look for targets up here to start. Yesterday's PM session trade, it was very simple. It was basically something like this. You see this fair value gap, the 15. There's also one on the 30-minute. I got in short on this candle. Why? Because I waited for 2 p.m. And it was basically just something like this. Looking for previous day's low. Stop was at the high there. Like it was, I caught this move from this fair value gap. Profit split 100% was funded next. So we're keeping all that money. Yeah. Yeah, I think crypto is kind of cool. Like I'm just gonna stack my crypto portfolio now. You can also get like APY on crypto, so like you could just leave it in there maybe. Yep, even on 25k. 2 minis, how many micros? I actually think it's 15 micros. I don't know, maybe it's 20 for 25k. I don't know. You use SMTs? Yeah. I took the exact same trade. Nice. Would you pick these FN accounts over Alpha Standard? Nah. Too much potential with Alpha Standard. And like I said, so the fact that I requested the payout, the account got blown, right? So I don't have that account anymore, which means if I went on another win streak, well, it would be to pass evals. While on Alpha Futures, pretty much every win streak you get, you can request a payout, you know? That's what I love about it, because the account's never going to be blown. Obviously, also, the 25k rapid is like $100. Well, there's a 10% code, but the maximum payout is 800, right? While on Alpha, the max payout is 15,000. So really, like you want to use them both, if I'm being honest. If you want to pick one only, start with Alpha, then move to Funded Next. Because like I said, you don't blow the account, so you can get multiple payouts. But yeah. If Alpha's not, try Funded Next, man. The payout's easy. You're gonna like this payout was so easy. Did you guys see the P&L that I had for this payout? Like, let me show you guys. It was literally the easiest payout ever. We just had like we made 1R, we made 0.5R, we made 2R, we made 0.5R, and we were eligible. The thing is, we did blow the account after taking the payout. Like, you know, do you need buffer for Funded Next to withdraw? You don't need a buffer, but if you withdraw at all, then you blow the account. So I took a payout, I took the full amount, and it blew the account. You know, that's it. So you don't need it, but just know that if you want to stay profitable, then ever use Apex? Yeah, I'll probably use Apex when they get 90% off again. For those who don't trade futures, what do you recommend for forex prop firms? Alpha Capital Group, London Next Forex, FTMO. I heard Fivers is good, or Equity Edge. Did you get 150k? No, I'm using 25ks. If you make profit $800 and request it, it blows different. That's weird. Yeah, XS I heard is good too. You know if it's easy to get a payout? Ever use Apex? It's not that easy on Apex, but if you don't follow, if you just follow your rules, like you'll get it. You know, it's not like why 25k over the bigger ones. because you can get up to 12 25K accounts, while the other ones you can only get like 6 or 3. So my goal eventually is to get 12 25Ks. Also, they're the cheapest one, so nice. Anyway, let's lock in here. On alpha, I said I would change. I said I would change. So right now, I'm risking more on alpha. If I feel it's not enough drawdown, this is gonna be a shit opening range, bro. Opening range gap is like not even existent. Already filled fully. If I blow my alpha accounts, I'll go to 150Ks. I haven't blown them yet. I still have them. 350Ks with alpha. If I blow them, I will switch to probably 150Ks with alpha. I link accounts on alpha and Tradeovate. If you want to link accounts on alpha and Tradeovate, you have to, 1, sign into Tradeovate, enable trading view, and that's it. Oh, alpha and Tradeovate, that you just, when you buy the account, just choose Tradeovate option. Pre-market lows all the way down here. You guys see these smooth equal lows? Yeah, that's too smooth. So right now, if price can go down and then we take a long, that'd be, and if we can get this done in the first like 30 minutes, oh, that'd be beautiful. If I put it under my parents' name, I'm 17. How long until you turn 18? If I were you, you might just want to study, like study really hard until you're ready. What are you looking for today? I want to see a run towards Asia highs. Do you ever trade currency pairs? I used to swing trade them. It's been a while since I have though. How much should I make the first day for consistency rule? Brother, why does everyone complicate consistency rule so much? You do not have to ask yourself, how much can I make today? How much can I make tomorrow? Don't keep track of consistency every single day. That's not the purpose of consistency rule. All you need to do is, when it's time to request payout, your best day cannot be more than 40%. So let me make it very simple for you, Michael. Aim for $1,000, okay? Aim to make $1,000 in your zero alpha account. And while you're aiming for that 1,000, make sure your best day is no more than 400. So 399, good. Don't make more than 400 and aim for 1,000. That's it. You can make 300, 300, 300. You can make 333, 333, 333. You can make 400, 300, 300. You can make 250, 250, 250, 250 if you want to do it that way. Very simple. Don't worry about how much can I make tomorrow, how much can I make today. It doesn't work like that. You don't have to keep track of it day to day. We're gonna wait for a first presentation in here because it's really sloppy. What happens to drawdown after payout? With Alpha Futures, nothing. With every other firm, you either blow the account or just drawdown gets set at 0, therefore you blow the account. It shows your consistency. Yes, it's gonna keep updating as you take trades. But unless you're requesting a payout, then it doesn't matter. You don't have to be 40% every single day. You're not gonna be. Your first day, you're gonna be 100% because you only took one trade. Your second day, you'll probably be around 60 or 70%. So don't worry about it day to day. That number, NBS, that number only matters when you request a payout. That's the only time it has to be 40%. It doesn't matter if you're breaking it day to day. Like, it's not like a rule you have to follow. It's a criteria for payout, right? So when you go request payout, that's when it needs to be 40%. It doesn't need to be 40% today, tomorrow, or the day after, or the day after that. I don't know. We gotta talk about this because every time. Yep. So when price action looks like this, let's make this more educational. Price action looks like this. Just wait for a first fair value gap. It's not worth engaging. It could move, but it's not worth it. So me personally, general rule of thumb, if I see this signature in price, down, up, now moving higher, look at the wicks, a lot of wicks, I just wait for first presentation. If I want to take a 1K, you got to make 3.6K, Sovax. Would the SSL get swept and validate the Asia high SMT? Invalidate? No. I got my second 50K funded on Alpha, looking for a third one after that. Which firm? I would go funded next probably, because they're all the payouts. Like if you get an Alpha payout, you'll also get a funded next payout. You know what I mean? So you can just, they're all the same. Can you pass on the next eval in one trade? If you do the rapid account, yes. Literally the first fair value gap. Someone said, what's first presentation? Yeah, just the first fair value gap to form after 9:30. How to use contracts, brother? That's not a question you should ask me. You gotta Google that shit, man. Ask ChatGPT, ask Google, ask any YouTube video ever. Like, did you even spend 1 minute to try to find that answer? How to use contracts, my guy. If you have to ask this question, it's gonna be a very difficult time for you to trade. Can I pass legacy? Nah. Legacy is harder, but you can get larger payouts. That's the difference. Yeah, ChatGPT is goated, man. I want to see a run here. That was my original objective. That's what I want to see. Any trade 5 days to pass legacy? No, 3. Minimum of 3. How much you have to make on funded next? It depends how much you leave in the account. Like, just use your code. Listen, if you guys use my code for Alpha Futures, by the way, I'm not going to be buying this fair value gap, but you could if you wanted to. It's just too sloppy for me. If you guys use my code on Alpha Futures, send me a message on Discord, please. That way I can add you into the iPad giveaway. So anytime in October, if you use my code, send me a message, Gatie, I use my code. This is my first name on the account. And I will add you into the giveaway. Why did you mark the FEG with the bodies? Because this is the correct way to mark it. If you watched all of ICT's videos, it's not me saying to do this. It's ICT. One macro equals $2 multiplied by how many points your stop loss. For ES, it's $50 per mini point. For micro, it's $5 for micro ES. We might get a protraction model in here. Although I kind of want to see the sell side get taken first. It's not a bad protraction model. Not A plus, but because I don't think this low is safe. But hold on, let's see what fill we can get on this protraction. And if we get filled, yeah, no, there's no way we can take this anymore. I mean, if we aim for the 4, oh my, I mean, nah, I probably wouldn't take this. It's too risky in my opinion. It's not even the best R, and we just took out the pre-market highs, and we're only like 16 points away. Nah. There's not enough room. If this forms somewhere else, maybe, but there's not enough room to take that trade. Could have bought sensitivity in here, maybe, if you wanted to do something like that. I think what we're going to do is we're going to wait for this and see if we break. And if we do, I'll look for shorts targeting these lows. Pretty simple. So if this can just go up, that's the plan. I'm not saying I'm bearish, but I am saying I'll wait for that, Like, I'll just see if it happens. Didn't ICT say not only to use a break channel with the first? No, the first presentation for value gap and then the wicks, that has nothing to do with it. Did you use anything else than ICT? I mean, I use concepts that ICT taught, but then I made myself, Like some of my Power 3 concepts aren't really from ICT. This short actually looks pretty good. Support is not there though. You put your stop here. First presentation for value gap. You could squeeze out. I think I'm just gonna let this go and see what happens. Power 3 same as AMD. It is to some sort of extent, but that's not how I like. I'm not just looking for AMD, AMD, AMD. That's not how I. That's not how I trade the power of three at all. Not even close. I'm not in this trade, by the way. We're just watching this. I want to just wait for the sell side to get taken, I think, or the buy side to get taken, and then we'll look for something. You could get in short in here. I think there's a 2 minute. No, that's not for him. There's no daily bias today, to be honest. It's more just if this, then that. If we take sell side and break higher, I'll look for this. If we take buy side, premium, and break down, I'll look for that. You know? If this, then that. I don't think we'll get a. If we got a protraction short, then that makes the short here really weak. Because if this is real, it should just go. Maybe if we got sensitivity in here and I put the stop there, classic. It's not always if this, then that, but today is an if this, then that. Isn't it always if this and that? Surely you wouldn't want to buy. No, of course you want to buy. What if I told you, like, there's an 80% chance we trade to this level, for example? Well, wouldn't you want to just wait for that? Isn't that the best trade that can form? If you know there's a very high probability chance. Of course there's bias. Anyone who tells you that bias is not needed, they just don't understand how to trade with probabilities. I'm not saying everyday bias, but obviously some days there are going to be opportunities that are just really heavily one-sided, you know? Buy side liquidity is Asia high. It's labeled. Yeah, don't marry your buy. You could be wrong. Just always keep your eyes open because you could be wrong. Can you explain the protraction model? Is it an extra complement? Protraction model is just one of the models I trade that I enter off of. It's how I look for entries sometimes. Yeah, this looks sloppy, man. This looks pretty sloppy. I do think we'll run the sell side, but what I want to see for longs? That. Is it a buy? Maybe. If it forms for me. Can you make a YouTube video for trading view settings? I do have that video. I posted it like a week ago. Pretty much any video that you guys would ever request from me is probably already on YouTube. London low, huh? Maybe. I'm not gonna look for London lows, but it is possible. Oh, we see the Sibian here. Don't you use rank to figure out the discount zone? If I need to, not right now. You waiting for shorts? No. I don't think there's gonna be a clean enough short setup for me to take, so I'm just gonna watch this go. And see. Yeah, you're good, bro. Watch your risk management video today. It was so educational. It really is, and there's not that much content about stuff like that. But in reality, that's what makes you profitable, you know? Everyone just talks about, oh, this model will make you profitable. It's such a lie, bro. There's a 1 minute FEG on the sell side. Yep. There's a lot of fair value gaps. It's a 15-minute fair value gap in there. How do you get the percentages? Is there any videos on that? No. I can tell you what I did, though. I got ChatGPT to code Python for me, and I got the data. That's it. Everything I learned from coding percentages is from ChatGPT. I would just use the 15-minute. It aligns with the 15-minute OB and the breaker in here too. This is a breaker. 15-minute fair value gap. The 30 minutes probably clean. Yeah, 30-minute in there. So now we wait. The best thing that could happen, A plus, would be This. If we got this, that's A plus. A plus 950 macro reversal model after leaving equal highs with Asia in the 15-minute fair value gap and discount with London no safe. That's an A plus trade. No questions asked. So we'll see if that forms. We had consolidation all in the morning, so there's a good, there's a good expectation that this macro can deliver or 10 a.m. hour. Based on what's SD, standard deviations? It's very. I do have some probabilities based on standard deviations. Yes, we are close to macro, which is quite nice. Yeah. What is a SIBI? Sell side imbalance. In short, with the forward unfilled gap scares me. I mean, that's long away, man. I'm sure your stop is somewhere safer than that. Hopefully, maybe. You missed short entry. I didn't miss anything. If I got in short here, yeah, maybe 60-point stop. It still would have been like 1 point ish R. I'm fine with this. Like I said, if we do this, that'd be A plus for me. It's crazy how much patience just makes you like avoid losses. Like we would have lost this long if we took it probably. Actually, yeah, for sure we would have taken. What am I saying? Unless I broke. No, you can't even break even. Is it hard to learn? Like I said, ChatGPT does it for you. You just have to learn how to teach ChatGPT, which is easy. You just have to like talk to it for a long time. I'm looking for longs. You lost that long? Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a bad trade, in my opinion. It wasn't a bad trade. It wasn't the highest probability trade. It was very deep in premium after taking the buy side here. Like, there's a lot of red flags. But it wasn't a bad trade. I'm in short. May the best man win. I'm not even in a trade right now. Why not London lows? Because we shifted. London low manipulated below midnight and we shifted. We also took out Tuesday's low. So I'm thinking that's low of day. Like, it would be pretty extreme for us to go all the way down there, in my opinion. So I don't really see that happening. Like, if we were bearish, in my opinion, we wouldn't be. If we were like hot, like higher time frame, I'm bearish. But if we were really gonna take London low, I don't think we would have seen this huge move higher. Personally, I think this is your Judas swing for the day. We take out the buy side from Asia, equal highs here, like all this unfinished business. That's what I'm looking at. If anyone was short and targeting that sell side, and then this just happened, yeah, you're probably annoyed. That's so frustrating. I mean, it's not so frustrating, but zero chance I take long until these equal lows are stuff. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What you prefer? Do you big SL low risk trade or small SL risky trade but hit TP potential but use of fund the same nose? I don't know anything about that. I put my stop loss where it invalidates my trade. Simple. Think we going higher? I think so, man. I don't know. I would agree. If I'm looking at if we're all looking at the same charts. I appreciate you guys giving the gifts and stuff, man. You guys don't have to give gifts. Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't take those equal lows, but you know what? More for me, I guess. That's definitely unfinished business. So was higher. We just wait for one of the sides to get taken, like I said. We got a TP at 920. 920. 920. Damn, alright. 920. Wait. Oh. Alright. Good luck, brother. Gold gonna fall from now, mark my words. I don't know, man. Look how bullish gold has been. If you just took a long on any of these days, you probably would have made a lot of money. Yeah, I might have to wait for 10 a.m. now because I want to wait for the buy side or sell side to get taken. I still want to see like if this, like if we get this, I will 100% short to those sell side, bad sell side. You know, like there's without a doubt in my mind. Although this can still move lower. We're just gonna wait this out. Wait for 10 a.m. It's obviously consolidated in here. It's not in a rush to go anywhere. It's really sloppy. I like how you trade though. Real clean and reference to model usage. Yeah, appreciate you. That is how I like to trade. Like I know exactly what I'm looking for. You know, it makes trading a lot easier for me. Yep, ES did take a rise. You are right. You ever use doji candles to see a change in buyer sell pressure? If anything, I would just use it as like a confluence. Did you finish college? Yeah, I did. You need to learn technical analysis. Please teach me, bro. Please. Please teach me. You think ES will touch London lows? I don't think we'll take London lows today. Is ES close? Nah, I don't think we. Personally, I don't think we take London lows today. Bro, with Trump tweet on tariffs right now, market will shift to upside. Maybe. Took a small W for 500, but I need like 503 to pass my funded and have one trade lockout rule. That sucks. But just stay disciplined, bro. You know, there's more days. Just remember why you set that rule for yourself. Remember? Have you ever been max allocated? I've never had 150s, but I have had max fundeds. I have max fundeds right now on Alpha, if that counts. Just blew my phase 2 and 2 evaluations now. I would question the probability of the trades that you took. In my opinion, everything in here is, I mean, it's not bad. I'm not going to sit here and be like, these trades were bad. They were not bad at all. What do you trade, friend? I trade NASDAQ futures. So you just don't really have to do whatever happens. What my bias is I'm expecting a range day, which is why I'm happy shorting buy side and longing sell side, right? That's my bias. My bias is I don't expect that much of a big move today. I'm not expecting a huge run higher or a huge run lower. I expect us to stay, you know, somewhere in this vicinity. So if we take buy side and break down, I know that's a good short. And if we take sell side and break up, I know that's a good long. You know? Does that make sense? Like I think we met our weekly objective in Tuesday's low. It's been look at this daily chart. Like the daily chart is obviously range bound. Why do I think so? The daily chart. Look at the daily chart, man. This is the most neutral order flow shit I've ever seen ever. What does range day mean? It means I'm not expecting a one-sided expansion for the day. Yesterday, for example, was just a one-sided expansion lower. I'm not expecting that today. I'm expecting up, down, up, down, up, down. So if that's the case, how do I trade that? Well, if we go up, look down. If we go down, look up. Make sure the trades are high probability and at key times. Look for liquidity where liquidity is open, right? Yeah, I don't mind trading on days like this. When long after the equal lows were taken out. The equal lows were taken out. I don't remember them getting taken out. Did I miss something? What profit do you recommend? Financial alpha future. I don't understand 40% of this people. I would start with alpha and then move to funded next after. That's the best way to do it. Use your code. If you guys use my code with Alpha Futures, please send me a message on Discord. Say, Gatie, I used your code so I can add you to the iPad giveaway. I'm also going to give away accounts on top of this. So we're going to have like, I don't know, 2 iPad winners and then a couple account winners. You just have to message me that you use my code. I've been good, Garrett. I just requested a small payout with Funded Next, and I bought a bunch of evals that I'm hoping to full port and pass. The code is whatever is best. It's 10%. That's what they're running right now. Yep, it'll give you a discount as well. Is zero plan good? Would you class it as a protraction? No. Are you talking about this down close candle? No. This is a reversal model. Protraction forms after we get the CIC below the open. Messages won't go through. I don't know. Everyone else sends me messages, even if it goes into my request, so it should work. My fund of futures is goaded. I've never used my fund of futures. Okay. We're looking for something like this. Inside that 4 hour, we took out the buy side. Let's take a look at YM. And I could be wrong. We could just keep expanding, but I don't want a long high of day anyways. So, whoa, YM is really high up. YM's in that deep 4 hour. We could get all the way up into here. Put a line. What do I want more than that though? And then, while we're at it, let's mark out the OTE of this range. Just see where we're at. Yeah, so we're about to hit that 618 level. Okay, just wait and see. I like that we have sell side open. I really like those equal lows. This should be like a triple purge, man. Sell side, buy side, sell side, buy side. I would use the 4 hour range. The reason I would look at this range is I'm not expecting this high to get taken or this low. So I use that range. It's your dealing range. Just 4 hour dealing range. Simple. Anyways, inside that 4 hour civvy, I'm gonna remove this red line. Just not that it's cost of control. What do you plan? Recommend zero. When you're first starting with alpha, use zero just to get your first payout maybe, and then try to move to standard. Standard is better, but it's more expensive. So you have to weigh your pros and cons. You can get 3 alpha fundeds maximum, yeah. So I'm waiting for a CISD, which means we're gonna have to put in a short-term low, higher, and then break. Why is standard better? Because you can make more money, and the payouts are easier too. So not only are the payouts easier, but they're easier, and you can make more money. Apex is a great firm. You can use Apex. The payouts are a little bit harder. You just gotta be patient with Apex. You can use Advanced too. Advanced is the best to make the most amount of money, but it's a little bit too expensive for my liking. So I like the standard payouts easier with standard. Yeah. What do I mean? What do I mean by easier? Not as difficult, my brother. Alpha Zero plan is great. I've gotten payouts with Alpha Zero. They were really, really easy and really nice. Yeah, it's a great option. Guys, what do you mean easier, my brother? It's good, Amen. Top step's a good firm. Can't complain about top step. Can't really complain about top step. You do have to kind of build a buffer, but that's fine. Yeah, there's activation fee. That's why it's more expensive. So we're waiting for a short-term low to get put in. I'm looking for something like this, ideally. That would be nice. 10 a.m. is coming, so we'll see if we get a 10 a.m. reversal. It's not that much of a difference. No, I don't think all-time high is possible. I mean, it's possible. Yeah, of course, it's possible. I just don't think it'll happen personally. Did Micro take the low or something? How is everyone telling me they took that long from sell side? I swear we did not take that low out. Did Micro wick it? I guess you guys found something I didn't, man. I mean, yeah, a lot of people took a long. Nice. It was a pretty good setup. Okay. Looks like we may put in a short-term low here. That's nice. You can get, like I said, we're just waiting for that something like this. It's going to be hard to get in short here. So option one, so this is PA right now, right? We put in the low. Option one is we do this, and then I short that break. Or option two is we get this, and I'll short that protraction model. Either way, I'm happy shorting either scenario. So we'll see. Hopefully at least one of those form before reaching sell side. If we reach sell side, obviously could be wrong. I said I'm missing a candle at 9:54. Yeah, where is my 9:54 candle? Is there a down close candle there? Because if so, I'm gonna be annoyed. That would be a CISD. Okay, no. Oh, that'd be funny. And while we're at it, we should probably see. Did we reach 25% of that gap? Interesting. I mean, that could be really weak. View that is really weak. Model did not form. Now, if we get this, that's my model. Or if we close below here, I mean, I'm not going to short it all the way down there, but we're just waiting. Set up this trade up here. Yep, I am looking for shorts. Just gotta wait for my model to form. It is gonna form here on ES, but that's not enough for us to reward, in my opinion. Maybe if we gotta fill here, stop at the body, you can squeeze it out. That's a long way to go. We're gonna have to wait for a protraction model. How do you get two charts? You just gotta go to the top right and enable this layout. I mean, we could get short inside that inversion. Hold up. I think I'd rather wait for a protraction model. The CISD did form on ES. Like, if we gotta fill up here, I could go stop at the body, squeeze 2R, 73-point stop, but I mean, or we just wait for the protraction. I think we wait for the protraction model. I think that's the smart thing to do. How do you look for protraction model? How do I look for protraction? How do you want me to answer that question? How do I look for a protraction model? You mean, what do I look for? I'm looking for this. Boom. And I'll short that, expecting this retracement high to be safe. That's what I'm looking for. I think it's smart to wait for one because we could make a higher high than here. It's possible. And, you know, how do I know if we're not going to make a higher high? Well, if my model forms, then we're probably not going to make a higher high. So let's just wait for that. I'm liking this retracement right now. So if we can get this would be a really nice protraction model if it forms. If it doesn't form, that's fine too. Because then we may just get another reversal model and we avoided that loss. So yeah, pretty much this fair value gap, I would say. And then if we come down inverse, I could take that. You have a code for Funded Next? I do, but don't use my code. Use like, I don't know what to use. Codes this one. That one gives 10%. Mine only gives 5 for some reason. I don't know why. I'm bearish because I'm not expecting a one-sided expansion today. Although if you're bullish, I don't know what you'd be targeting, but this would be a good long if you're bullish. I'm not bullish right now. Yeah, I'm very glad I didn't take that short. Bro fading his commission? You're too good, stop trading? I don't know if that's sarcasm, but I'm not that good at trading. I'm pretty good. I'm definitely better than average. I've made a lot of money. I don't want to say a lot of money, but I made a good amount of money. I got a long way to go, man. Okay, so protraction model would simply be if we come and break down lower now. Do I think that's going to happen? No, I think we may get an SMT. That's also possible. That could be nice too. It is a 10 a.m. PO3 idea now. So I do like this. 10 a.m. low, high, and then breaks. Ooh, this could be a really... If this does break lower, I'm not saying I think it will. To be honest, it's a little bit unclear because it does look pretty bullish. But if it does break lower, that's gonna be a really good. That's gonna be a really good trade. On what do you spend your money? Food or good food or watches, bro? I'm not gonna lie. I put pretty much all my money into my stock account. Like I'm just loading up my investments. We'll see if we get the SMT here. You see 2020 now? I don't know. I gotta go test my vision. I also don't know what 2020 looks like. I would trust this inversion if it formed, and I would short it because of ES is really weak, and it would be a intermediate term high here. I don't think it will inverse, but if it does, suspension block, if you want to call it. Okay, we're gonna make a higher high, most likely. Aren't you interested in a nice car? I have a 2008 Lexus. It's pretty nice. I don't need anything else. I don't know about you guys, but like, I be trying to buy a house and shit, and it's not cheap here. It's not cheap here at all. Like, it's unrealistic as hell. If I want to get my first place, it's gonna be like 400k USD. 400k USD is no joke, you know. Not to mention, if I make 400k USD, I also have to pay 33%. I live in Toronto. Are you trying to buy a house in Canada? I have to. Where else can I go? I can't just go to the US. It doesn't work like that. Why not move? I live in Toronto. Do you guys not understand that you can't just go to the US? That's not something you can just do unless you get a job. Buy a crib in Europe. Brother, how am I supposed to move to Europe? I don't have a visa. I don't have citizenship. I can't just go to Europe. I did go to college. I studied exercise science. I did graduate. Come to EU. It's twice as expensive. I have a girl, bro. Why are you bearish? I'm expecting a range day. Okay, a lot of people don't understand why I'm bearish. I'm expecting a range day. I don't see us expanding so far in one direction today. So if we're taking out buy side and we're in premium, look at the daily chart, right? To me, the daily chart is sideways. So if we go up, I look down. If we go down, I look up. And if time is right and we took out buy side, I want to look for shorts. I may be wrong. I'm not saying I'm bearish. I'm saying I'm gonna wait for it to show me that it's bearish. That's what I'm saying. If ES forms a protraction model here, I would take it. It would have to be ES, not NQ though. If ES closes bearish here, I would try this. Probably try it with one mini only on funded next. ES has to close below though. A little bit more sensitivity if I'm being honest. Even if I have to buy a new candle low, I would. Or the inversion, it's fine. Like even if I got the fill here, it's fine. It's still 62 points for 140. It's still 2R. There's no rush. Because ES didn't really, I mean, it closed below one tick. See if this acts as an order block or not. Like I'm viewing this as a intermediate term high. Hold on, let me lock in. I don't have time to type. I don't have time to text. I'm viewing this as an intermediate term high. Watching this next candle. Again, I can always just sell the inversion. All right, let's try it there. I'll try it. I'm intrigued. Put it that way. I gotta set up this trade copier, man. This is too many executions at once. So getting short inside that OB, kind of a little bit deferred entry. I like the fair value gap in here. That's kind of potentially a breakaway. And I want to see this inverse, obviously, because I'm bearish. My stop's at the high. And how much do I need to pass again? I forget. 1,500 divided by 20. 75 points. Fills at 828. Oh, wow. We don't even need. All I need is 755. It's so low. All right. Well, we'll see if we can pass the funded next account. On Alpha, I'm going to go for a nicer TP. Anyways, we'll see if this delivers. I'm viewing this high as intermediate term. Short term high. Oops. It's possible we come up and sweep again, but I like the short that I'm in. It's also a really good risk to reward. Yeah, for now, let's just mark this. No, we did not inverse. We did not inverse yet. Okay, there's the bearish fair value gap. This is coming really strong. That candle doesn't even have a low. It just opened and immediately went up. So kind of a red flag. But we'll see if we can start wicking in here. It does look pretty aggressive, if I'm being honest. We did inverse the 2-minute fair value gap, so yeah, there we get stopped out really aggressively. I mean, yeah, we even inversed the 2 minutes, so I think that was a pretty good trade. How many attempts do I have? How much do we lose on funded next? Okay, interesting. All right, well, we're gonna wait for another break. If we break below again, I'd short again. We have an SMT now. We'll see if we break lower. That's a really strong candle, though. So we'll see. If we get the CISD, we'll try again. If not, then well, we may just be bullish. I don't think I would take it long, so we'll have to wait and see. Doesn't really matter to me if this SMT holds or not, but right now there is one. Yeah, oh, that was nice. The 2-minute inverse. Someone said revenge trade. That was the first trade of the day. That's funny. We may be bullish. It's possible. We'll see. ES just took the high. What's YM doing? YM still inside that 4 hour. I mean, as long as we're inside this 4 hour, I don't really want to look for a long. So we're just gonna wait and see. Yeah, they're here to hate. It's okay. Good night, bro. How much you risking on evals? Full amount, my brother. Check 5 and 15. Yeah. Hmm. I don't want to grade yesterday's premium with quadrants. This looks really bullish. I'm not gonna lie. This is previous PM session high. This is a previous PM session high. We can probably draw up into that 50%. I think that's a good objective. Oh. That's 50% of the 4-hour bearish fair value gap. If we were bearish, we probably wouldn't be trading in here, if I'm being honest. I don't really have any objectives higher, so we're just gonna have to wait, you know? Just gonna have to wait. Look at gold. Nice. Get that? We got previous PM session high. How much you risk per percent per account? Which account? Funded? Probably 0.2. Average 0.25. Gold is bound for a 9-week retracement. That's what everyone says, and then gold pumps. Obviously, eventually it's gonna retrace. Don't be the guy who keeps selling until it retraces. Don't be that guy. You would be burned more times than not. I think it's a really good example. Oh. Did ES take that same high out? It didn't. As of right now, there's an SMT there, but we'll see, I guess. Yeah, we got stopped on that short. We got short on this OB. For New York AM high to be swept. This high right here? Enter? No. On evals, I risk the max. How you been this week? This week was very green, yeah. Requested a payout yesterday. Not gonna be easy to find a short in here. I'd have to take a protraction model again. So if we get something like that, I have to try again. I still believe in the short. I like the SMT with previous PM session high. I like how sensitive it was there. I don't like how bullish this was, though. If I'm being honest. Yeah, we did get a 30-second CSV, but I'm telling you, Peter, I know. Okay, we'll see if we get a protraction model short. I would try it again. A lot of room to work with here, so we don't have to rush an entry. It's not that I'm bearish. It's that, well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I am bearish, I guess I could say. I don't expect it to keep going higher, but I need confirmation. Like, I'm not convinced yet. Because this is a really, like, if we were bearish, this probably would have held. I also don't feel like it would have expanded that much higher. But if it wants to give me a breakdown, I would trust it. I would trust it. We hit the 4-hour OB and yeah. So we'll see. Okay, looks like we'll get the retracement, which is good. So kind of same scenario as last time. If we go up here, break lower. So we go up. If we break, I could trade that 40-ish point stop. 40-ish points, 20,000, yeah, 1 mini again. We could even do this. I think I'd prefer not though. Also, it could just be wrong. Could just be bullish. So we just wait. Hopefully the model doesn't form if it's gonna keep going higher. But it might. We might get one of these again. You know, this candle just ripped. I like the bodies there. If we close lower here, I'm gonna try that short. I like that short. Okay. I like what I see. Short term high, short term high. Wait for sensitivity at this candle. Trading inside the OB. Let's see if we touch the body. Okay, we touched the body. Now I'm waiting. Yes, looks a little bit better. Nothing invalidated, just gotta wait. If it's bearish, it should be like touching here, and that's it. Like it should just be like touch. And there's a lot of risk to reward here, so I don't have to worry about selling it right away. Like there's no rush. If I just wait for the sensitive, wait for the body to tell me more story. We did get the inversion as well. This kind of like flips, for example, but yeah, see. I like the body. Wait for one more candle. If this one can break, I get in short like here. I'd even put a sell stop. Put a sell stop on that. Feel that. Not really there for me if I'm being honest. I'm gonna cancel this order. We're gonna have to wait. Might have to wait till 10:30 even. Doesn't look like it's time yet. Right. It would have moved lower here or here on this candle. It hasn't, right? So good patience there. Into 10, 11. Nah, it didn't bother me. Why? If you let something like that bother you, you're never going to find a trade. Every single long is going to have bearish fair value gaps against it. It's all about bias. It's all about narrative. It's all about context. You expect that to get inversed if you're bearish. Equal highs. Because he's a risk taker. If you're too scared to long into a bearish fair value gap, it just means you're not really convinced in your long. That's all. Getting choppy in here. Just lost my 8th funded. You got to study. I got to know why you lost them. Like, what caused you to lose them? Did you overtrade? Did you over risk? That's a pretty low probability, Paul, but I can test that easily, yeah. I can very easily test that. I'll try to do it over this weekend. SFT would be great here at those short-term highs. There is one. This one said equal highs, but I don't think it matters. It's just consolidating. We have to wait till 10:30. You got balls for trading on live? Trading on live sucks, man. Trading on live sucks. But I also kind of like it at the same time. Um, yeah. You get used to it. I've been doing it for like 2 years, so I feel like I'm pretty hard to rage bait since I've been doing it for so long. No, 10:30 is just a new candle open. It's like after the first hour, we have the next hour, and usually we see movement in the next hour too. Why don't you just do recaps? I like trading live. Happy trade your next trade. All right. Got you missed this long because of bias. Um, I don't think I would have taken this long anyways. If I'm being honest, like I wouldn't get in long here. I could argue 10:02 to here. I would have longed this if we took sell side, but because we left equal lows, that's too much of a red flag for me. So in my opinion, I don't. Yeah, you could say it was a wrong draw, I guess. If we get a break here, we'll do the same thing. Treat this as an order block. I'd want to see a strong overlap though, like a really strong overlap. I don't think this is bearish. It does not look bearish to me right now, but it could. Like if we were bearish, we probably wouldn't be closing all the way up here. Could just be sloppy. ES is a little bit weaker. We know that much. So we'll see if we get the follow through. I don't long retest. Like retest first presentation. I don't even have an objective. I don't think I would have looked for this. Good shit only. Only man fan. Nice. So that YM is weak. I mean YM's in a 4 hour bearish as well. Just kinda have to wait. Is there any significance? You don't even if the truth is if you're bearish, you don't even want to see it come to 50%. If it's gonna come to 50%, it better like immediately react. That's why like I don't really want to touch anything right now. Kind of just want to wait for the next setup. Like if we form another fair value gap, if we form another fair value gap, maybe if we get something like this, like I could short that, view this as long term, this is intermediate term. Like maybe, like if we get short term. It's really sloppy in there though, if I'm being honest. I don't want these to persuade anyone. Whenever I put this shit, everyone's like, oh, this high can't get taken. No, that's not how it works. We also haven't put in the short term high yet. This is just, I'll do that later. not good to try to predict the close. Try to predict the direction that it moves. All right, we may try and shorten here. I'd view this as a bearish order block. We consolidated, left it. Pretty good overlap. Intermediate term high, likely. I'll wait for sensitivity again on the next candle. So this candle. All right, let's get in short there. Could be the last trade of the morning session for me. The very large risk reward trade. Yeah, this will probably be my last trade of the morning session. After this, we'll just tape read if it fails or wins. Do you recommend any live brokerage account? You could use Tradeovate. Tradeovate's a pretty good one. Okay, let's see. Small bearish fair value gap in there. This is hard to zoom in on, but you guys can see it, right? Small bearish. So I don't want to see like, let's make this really simple. This fair value gap. If we can get below that. If we're wrong, like we're gonna lose in like the next minute or two. So like it's kind of like a now or never. Because if we just take this low inside the fair value gap, it's 1030. We take out the high. Very possible. Very, very possible. But it's such a high risk reward trade, it's worth it for me, Like if we're right, we get paid so much. If we're wrong, no. We don't lose that much. Eventually we'll move the stop to the body here, 926. So we'll save like 40 bucks. I forgot to click record. Yeah, going one contract smart. It'd be really nice if we could just get a sell-off. Like, make it easy on me, Easy. Like, yesterday's PM session, guys. Oh my days. It just kept ripping lower. No drawdown, no retracement. I entered off an order block just like this one, and it just absolutely ripped. It was such a beautiful delivery. Feel like I haven't experienced delivery like that. Maybe it's me. I haven't experienced delivery like that in a long time, man. We're almost 46864. Oh shoot, I think I passed the front and next, but I forgot to. How much is it to pass? 1500? Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That was a pass on the next. Should I full port another one right now? Kind of late on this entry, if I'm being honest. How am I up so little right now? Am I tripping? My fill was 8-8. Oh, let's go, Ali Gaddy. Wait, what? Who is that? All right, so I'm gonna move the stop to 50% of that fair value gap plus the order block. Also, let's go with the body of the breaker there. Just reduce my risk a little. I'm going to show you guys something cool. Actually, never mind. Fortunately, we only have 2 micros on this. This is a good partial. And then I think that's one of those where we just let the other one go. Print 130. I was going to show you a pretty neat trick for projections, but we're going to put the stop here at 898. That feels nice. We're risking like nothing now. What is that? 898? This bridge. If I had more contracts, I'd partial here. But I already reduced my risk very significantly. Stops at 898. Let's get precise in here. 89825. 89825. All right. Hopefully we find resistance inside this fair value gap or inversion fair value gap. It's 1030. Notice how this move all started at 1030, by the way. Like that's kind of the whole narrative, right? Stops at 98.25. I like to be very precise with my stop loss placements. Because then when I journal, I want to say I got stopped out at exactly 98.25. What told you to enter this trade? The bearish order block right here. Just my protraction model. 4-hour CE. You can partial this. This is a key partial. I'm just going to label it as partial, but I'm not actually going to partial. Okay, you know what? Let's partial one. I'm going to partial one there. The reason that's a key partial is because it's premium. Sorry, discount. It's your first discounter rate. On eval, bro, already on eval I shorted 2 minis and I hit TP. I passed that count already, bro. So we passed one funded next. We blew the first one on the funded next, and I passed one. And then this one we're just gonna let it run. I don't see myself touching anything here, so unless we get another protraction model, maybe I can add a contract back in. I would like to add a contract. That would be great. That would be wonderful. What's the trade from 882 to? Ooh, that's nice stuff right there. How can I partial if I had one? You can't. Add where? I would have to see something like this to add a contract. Like if we got, you know, I can't just add it now. I gotta see. Like I need. Yep, I'm looking for sell side for full TP, 670. Bro, how is it always? It's actually 669. Yeah, just get it out, boys. Yeah, every single person in every single chat. Let's get it out. No problem. All good. All right, so we'll see if this retracement gets us an opportunity to add. Can we just like Drake all the way down? That would be great. Great. Yep, taking on live. I'm in the account on my live. I'm in this shit on my live account as well. You can move the stop here, top of the inversion, if you want to like pretty much break even the trade. Shouldn't really lose any money on this trade, you know. It probably should not be coming to the top of that inversion. I'd say 889 is a pretty safe stop. Yeah, the candles are big, unfortunately. Otherwise, we could have taken more of the position off. Who's this new mod? I don't know. Can you check the 2 minute? I took the OB on the 2 minute. It was cleaner. Yeah, it's pretty clean, bro. I need an entree. You hungry, bro? So we may close here and then look for a re-entry. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna close and look for a re-entry. So if we get another inversion down, 1050 macro, just gonna re-enter shorts. The safe thing to do. Five minutes pretty nice in there. Just wait for another protraction model. Hopefully you put another bullish for value gap. I'm gonna look for a continuation. If it forms. Yeah, I like the 5 minute bearish. This 5 minutes pretty clean if I'm being honest. If we get this inversion. Alright, hold up. Alright, we're gonna get in short here. I clicked the wrong freaking button on my live account. Alright. Shorting off that inversion fair value gap. And my stop's like somewhere there. How many points does that stop? Yeah, okay, it's good. I want to see speed below these equal lows. These executions are kind of sloppy. I'm going to remove them just to keep the chart clean. Yeah, it's way cleaner of a chart. I want to see a BPR form here. and I want to see speed below these lows, as well as the willingness to get to 50% of consequent encroachment of the first presentation fair value gap. Wow, that sounded so nerdy. That sounded so nerdy. All right, so bearish fair value gap in here. Mark whatever you want, doesn't matter. See if that holds. You can trade up in here, it's fine. I'm just looking for it to not take the high. 6275. So looking at the body here, you missed the old Gatie who was patient? Yeah, you're just silly, bro. I like the body there, below 50%. We'll see if this one can do the same thing. This could be a good opportunity to add a contract if we close below. We'll see if we do. We'd have to close below. 1050 macro here, it's prime time. Let me make your line straight, just hold shift. I don't really want to see a return into that 5-minute fair value gap. 7-minute looks good. 5-minute entry there is pretty good. It looks like we're going to take out the high, but it's a good trade. We'll take it. I'm looking for price to not close above this level. This red line. As long as we don't close below above that, it's fine. But I really like the equal lows in here. Like that was a really good trade in my opinion. I'd argue that trade was even better than the first one. This one. We didn't close above the red line, but it's really close. Alright, we do get out there. Possible it still goes lower, but I think that just might be the move. I think that just might be the move. It's possible it's just another soup and then 1050 macro gives the full move. Wouldn't be opposed to entering again, but there isn't really a fair value gap in there to even enter off of. Let's just wait and see a couple seconds or a minute or two. Looks like it could have been a soup, but it's hard to say. I say 35 seconds. That was an accident. I really like these equal lows, but I don't see how we're gonna get a setup. There isn't really like an inversion here for us. We could try it here. 30-second, 15-second. I'll wait for this candle to close. It's not ideal. Toxic's just trolling, bro. Don't listen to Toxic, bro. Like, my model won't form here. I suppose there's an inversion all the way down here. That's deep, though. Why'd you go out of the first trade? Because if it was, if that trade was gonna play out, this retraction model would very likely hold, and this retraction model did not hold. You know, so I'm anticipating this model to form, and I'm anticipating that model to hold. Watch this closely. I may get in here 1050 macro. I want to marry my bias, but we're only down 1R. I'm watching this candle closure. If this candle flips, all right, we're gonna try it there. This will be last trade of the morning session for me. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't get in on the funded yet. We'll just put this here for now. I'll tell you guys if I get in on the funded, because this candle just started ripping as soon as I hovered the button. Let me see. If it breaks lower, I'll enter on my fundeds. If it gets below here. Second, guys, I gotta time this entry. We just wicked that 10-minute fair value gap. I don't really like that. All right. I think this probably goes higher. If I'm being honest, because the 10 minutes right there. I get used to chat, bro. I've been doing this for a really long time. I've been doing this for a really long time, brother. I don't know why I turned British there. All right, see if we can get to those equal lows. All right, there's the equal lows. Oh, 857. Now, personally, I'm looking for a run to the sell side, and I'm happy to leave the risk on until then, if I'm being honest. So, BTP maybe. Yeah, don't speak too soon, guys. You just gotta stay calm. Like, you can't control what happens. You get away with the stop here at 850. I like the breaker in here. We got below the equal lows. We got to 50% of first presentation. You in, you got 1 to 5R, blessed. Yeah, nice. Just gotta wait now. Stops at the OB high at 84975. Call it 850. Holy shit, we are up good on the live account right now. This could potentially be my biggest trade on the live account. Kind of geeking out. Guys, my fill on the live was 842. I got filled at 842. I got in here. Very high R trade. If this can melt. Holy shit, man. I should probably partial one there. I'm gonna partial one on the live account because of the previous loss. I think that puts me at, yeah. That puts me on green for the live. That puts me on green for the live account. And then we'll just go from there. See if this can run another. So much potential on that. It's worth leaving it going. It's not TJR money now, but it's a nice live account. I'll be honest. It'll be my best trade yet. I use interactive brokers. I'm gonna hold it toxic. No fear. It's easy to hold when you're up on the day for sure. I told Toxic that I was gonna practice holding on my live account. On my live account, I've been taking every trade off at like 2R. Toxic, this is the fill I got on my live. You ready? I don't think you're ready. I guess it's not that good as 6R. Like we sniped that pretty much. I identify equal lows. See this low right here? How it didn't take out this one, and they're like almost the same. Those are equal lows. Equal lows are always a good target. Yeah, there's definitely levels to this shit. We're working inside first presentation, seeking destroy model. Pretty much, bro. Yeah, exactly what it is. Range model, range PO3 model. I didn't want to talk about it as that because I don't like teaching my range PO3 model, but this trade was a range PO3 model. So was this. So was, oh, I missed this long, but can you explain what told you that was going down? This order block. I mean, it's just my model, but yeah, that's the order block. Been hearing it's a patience game very often lately. True shit. True shit indeed. Go to 842. All right, see if this fair value gap can hold. Look at the reaction of the unfilled 5. Valid, yeah. It could stop here. I took a partial on my live account. Just want to make that clear. That's why I don't like people copy trading me, because they're not going to manage their risk the same way as me. You guys have to be good at managing your risk. Yeah, I got in right here. First presentation low. Inside this fair value gap. Tips on dealing with emotion. If you get really good risk management, it helps you a lot. Like, this trade's really easy for me to hold because I know if I get stopped out, I'm ending green. So it's super easy. You know? Take care, Street Soda. Which one's better? I'll tell you the difference. You make a decision what's best for you. Rapid, the payouts are easier. The payouts are easier. However, it's harder. The payouts are easier, but you can make more money on Rapid. Okay? On what's it called? That's on Rapid. So payouts are easier on Rapid, but they're smaller. On Legacy, payouts are harder, but the payouts are more. If that makes sense. Yeah, looking pretty range bound. Doesn't look like we'll see that easy run lower, unfortunately. Why don't you break even? I did break even with my partial, and I made that very clear. Right. I'm actually still in on the live account because I got a really good fill. So we'll see if it plays out. I'm still in on the live account. GA42. I didn't have to break even because I partialed. You know? What broker do you use on the live? I use interactive brokers. No, actually check the post that says how not to blow your account. Yeah, sounds pretty smart to me. You say my thought, nice. Did you sell? I'm still in the same short. Which one do you prefer? I use Rapid because I like easy payouts. I like easy payouts. I'll hold this. What's this high at? 845. I'm gonna put the stop here. It looks like I'm not even in a trade. The live must fight. It would be such a nice rule. I could even add on this inversion, to be honest. Actually, no, it's a rule break. Unless there's a fair value gap. We'd have to really wait. I think it's over on the live account too, man. Paying 5 grand to the first people to message me. Yeah, nice, bro. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm not trading currency pairs right now. It's not actually RR like this. It's just I trailed my stop from here to here. That's why. This is not the RR I got, guys. I moved my stop from here to here. It's sitting at break even. One singular micro. Looks like OTE short. I think this is gonna stay range bound. We really shouldn't have seen this candle at 11:02 if we were bearish. All right, we're out there. So I'll take it. Plus 0.6%. We passed 2 rapid accounts. Not bad at all, I'd say. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Could have been a lot better. We got faked out here. Re-entered shorts here. Wait, did we get faked out here? No, I didn't. Oh. Yeah, we took 3 shorts today. Don't really want to. Yeah, I mean, there's a 15-minute in there. I think this is not. It's gonna probably run these lows. I don't think I'm gonna be able to capture it. It's gonna be another time. I'll probably risk what I made today in the PM session. Yeah, I remember copy trading. It was 100 contracts. We traded 100 contracts. I remember that. I will not forget. Forget. How could I forget that? I'll never forget that. That was awful. When you take the short, we took a couple of shorts today. We got something like this. That was a small win. And then we got something like this. We took 2 shorts here. I can't even draw it. Executions are not that clean. This could deliver, man. I'm not going to trade it again, but I will tape read. If we close below here, take the short-term high. It's so sloppy, unfortunately. It just didn't get that speed lower like it did higher. It is what it is. I mean, I have one more rapid account. We could try that. Dude, I forgot to measure. What is it? All right, we'll see. I really hope this space is higher. I got stopped out of my short break even, and if I can't succeed, I hope no one else does. That's so relatable, bro. If I get stopped out break even, yeah, I mean, bro, I got, yeah, we got wicked out twice. Like I got wicked out here, wicked out here. Luckily, I captured the move, but or at least a piece of the move. Oh, Ash, you're so happy right now. I totally get you. I actually hope it goes higher too, because then I know there's like not much I could like. It wasn't bound to just go lower, you know. It wasn't like maybe I could have read a stop loss better or something. I blame Israel for getting stopped. That doesn't sound good. Didn't they figure that situation out now? Is it done? Why did we go up? What do you mean, why did we go up? What does that mean? This shit's about to go up, I can't lie. I hope so, man. I hope so. Yeah, candles are big. You gotta de-risk today. Bull trap DOP has just begun. Why? You're welcome for the cheap prices. Back to saving the economy. Jerome Powell? That's freaking hilarious. This is about to tank? I hope not, man. It would be kind of painful, but it's gonna probably happen at lunch. It always, this what always happens, bro. Can I see your chart colors? All my settings are on YouTube if you want to watch the video. I posted all of them in there. I'm still in shorts towards the equal lows. Nice. That's where I would want to be too. But you're still in from here. Nice, yeah. Wish I could say the same. Maybe in hindsight, the best thing to do was just leave the stop here. But I managed my risk pretty well. I mean, we're up 0.6%. How do you take payout from fund to next? I did crypto. We can tape read this. All I need is, yeah, we can pass this probably too. So we got 4 accounts. Did I trade my fund in next? Oh, I have. Wait, what the hell did I just do? I have one more eval. Wait, wait, guys. Wait, how many accounts do I have? Okay, this one's passed. This one's blown. So one blown, passed, passed. Oh, I might go 3 for 1. Wait, I need 20 bucks. All right, guys, we're gonna risk the entire account for 20 bucks. I'm not gonna show it on screen this time though. Emotions got me. That's just how I like to trade. I'm nimble. Although whatever makes you happy, bro. 6-9. If we go to 5-9. Should be right there. Okay. We're gonna short now? Yeah, I think so at least. Sell side is open still. Been looking for shorts the entire day. We're 2-1 today. That's pretty good. Pretty good, I would say. Yo, Toxic, are you still here? I don't need that much to pass this account. This other account. Okay. Okay, we're 2 passed, 1 failed, and I have one more account. Which I'll probably just save for PM. How do you feel about Top Step? I like Alpha Futures and I like Funded Next. If this rips, bro, it's actually gonna be painful, man. The same shit happened yesterday on my live account. How do you copy on Funded? I want this to go higher so bad, guys. You don't even know. I hope this goes higher. Why'd I exit? The reason I exited was because I thought it was the smart thing to do. Because the options were 1, we come all the way up and stop me out. And 2, we retrace and then form another model, right? Which we did. We retraced, formed another model. So I have no problem just shorting this one. You know? In hindsight, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and study if that was a smart thing to do. You guys are in shorts? Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I hope it goes lower, guys. How can you copy trade on Fund X? I use Tradeovate, but I'm gonna buy TradeSyncer today. I don't know why I've been so stingy with that. I'm still inside. I take it back, guys. I take it back. I will suffer the. Why do you want it to go higher? I probably could have managed better today. The reason I wanted to go higher is because I got stopped out break even right here. And I got stopped out break even right here. But it would make me content to know that I didn't just miss out on like a 7% trade on my live account. Yeah, you know, I don't want to feel FOMO. I already felt FOMO yesterday. If I didn't exit early break even, this year would have passed all of my evals in one go. Felt that. Work for us and I'll donate 1K USD. I don't want the 1K, bro. I will not be twerking. You know what's gonna go lower, but want it to go higher? I think it'll go lower, but I want it to go higher. Yes. Same, bro. It should have been a good day today, but another that. Yeah, here's what it is. Why do I like alpha? Easiest payouts. Same, bro. It should have been a good day today, but nevertheless. Can I short this with a 25-point stop? Hold on. We got one more eval. I'm thinking about shorting this retracement. One mini. Looking for 75 points. The thing is, the stop. What's the stop for one mini? It can be 50. I can get a trade like this. That would pass the account. Alright, let's try it. Let's try the last account. Let me make sure this is. Okay, what's the fill? 772. Alright. I believe the stop can go to what's 60 times 2. Say something like this. 696. Alright, we're gonna try to pass the last account. If we can pass this, then we went 3-1 today. If we fail, we went 2-2. I'm happy with 2-2. Hold on, am I doing this right? 75 points is a pass, right? Yeah, and then 1250, 62 point stop loss. This is all I need. This is all we need to pass. It's not much. Oh, I shorted one micro. What am I doing? I'm such a fool. I meant to short one mini. Now my fills all messed up. Man. Alright, hold up. Let me go back. Where's this trade? Bro, trade of eight sucks, man. Trade of eight sucks. I'm buying trade sync for ASAP. Okay, what's our new fill? 766? Oh, that sucks. Okay, 766. 60 point stop. 75 points. Alright, this is what we need to pass. 690. I mean, it's fine. It's not that big of a difference. It's gonna rip higher because of what I said before. It's okay. I'm not in on any fundage or anything. If I can go 3 for 1 with evals, that's a really good. Even 2 for 2, I'm happy with. Passing 2 out of 4, it's not bad. If I can pass 3 out of 4, now that's great. Great. What are the cons of alpha? I don't think there is any, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I'm just full porting an eval. So tell me where you convert your crypto. I take my crypto to Coinbase. Apex? No, I'm on funded next. I really want those equal lows? Yes, I do. Any tips or advice have good psychology? Watch my YouTube videos on psychology. We're almost there, man. We don't need much more to pass. I feel like, well, actually, we're halfway there to pass. Do you think what told you was going down? The 4 hour bearish fair value gap plus the narrative that it should be a one-sided, a range day bias. Sorry. Yeah, we need 690 to pass the account. How much Coinbase charge? Not much. Use Wise. I use Wise for alpha futures. Tell you as well as all time for gold almost daily. On the next maximum reset the payout. Yeah. So the payout I got off on the next blew the account. And better. I don't even know what Kraken is, bro. I'm gonna be honest. How does alpha futures payout work? All you need is 40% consistency, then you're eligible. That's it. Very simple, very easy. This is a nice protraction model in here, by the way. Wow. What's the risk reward on that? Out of curiosity. Say you got to stop at the OB high. Just squeeze out 1.6. It's not bad at all. This is some beautiful kind of getting FOMO looking at this. Trust me, I feel you, bro. Trust me, I feel you. Although I am up, so I can't really complain, but I feel you. How does consistency rate work for payouts? I don't know if I want to explain it to you. I'll explain it to you. Listen, when you go to request your payout, your best trading day, okay, listen, your best trading day cannot be more than 40% of your total profits. So let's say you made $1,000 and you want to request a payout. Go to your best trading day. Can't be more than 40%. Okay, so $400. Very simple. All you have to do, my brother. Could we look for buys? If you're bullish, sure. I gave up so much profits today. You get any payouts so far? I got one yesterday. Or today morning, I guess. You get your profit target for the consistency rule. We don't see ES. Sorry about that. Almost there. We need like 5 more points or something. 4 for 1? I'd be so content with passing 4 for 1. It would be super good. 766 plus 35,801. Wait, 76 minus. Hold on. I got in at 766. I want to make sure I actually pass this. I need 35 points. Wait, am I tripping? Oh, I need 75 points. If we can go 6 for 1, that'd be so good. It's genuinely edging, but I believe. I need 691. Do you have any 22 models in there? There's one right here. There's a lot in here, bro. Market structure shift, fair value gap right there. Market structure shift, fair value gap. This one would have failed. Unless you had your stop here, then it wouldn't have failed. And then also right here, market structure shift, fair value gap. This one played out. Well, it's playing out. So 3. Yeah, 3 of them. This one's probably the nicest because it's in the premium. Market structure shift, fair value gap. We really got edged. Instead, counting sheet. We're gonna get hit break even just now. I don't want to get hit break even, but I might get hit break even. Okay, still alive. Oops. It will drop. Hopefully, man. If I can pass 3 out of 4 accounts, I'd be really content with that. I'll be honest. Get me out of this, man. Just get me out of this. I want the trading week to be over. I'm ready for next week. Yo, PA is back though. Is it just me? Or is PA back? How's my day? If this trade hits TP, very nice. Even if it doesn't, still very nice. You could even get in short here, protraction model. 1.65R. So you got to fill there, stop at the body high. You can squeeze out 2R. You can definitely squeeze out 2R now. Yesterday afternoon was fire though. Why was yesterday's lunch? Oh, yesterday PM was so nice. Guys, any side effects from LASIK? So far, none. I hope it stays this way. That's for sure. How's your gym grind going? I am 1 week strong. How can you create a live account? You just have to register with a broker. He has been crazy. I like these last couple days. Which one did you have? I had LASIK. Gym grind is good. I'm 1 week in now after, the surgery and stuff. How long did the eye surgery take? The actual surgery was like 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Like the actual process on the actual eyes. The prep takes a long time. Not taking creatine. It makes creatine makes me bloated, which makes it hard for me to eat enough calories. Are you gonna stay until PM? I'm gonna stay until this trade hits me break even or TP. How much you paid? I have to pay $5,500. You train strengths or just hyper? I'm just trying to get bigger. Hit the gym, raw, eat good. Yeah, exactly. What broker do you recommend? There's so many good options, man. There's so many good options. Tempted to just close plus. I could just close plus 500 and then risk 500. Nah, we'll just leave it. You gotta have faith. You gotta have faith. Joe in the Discord, we trade very much alike. Love to hear it, man. That is cheap for me in London. It's like 7.5K US. Damn. Take Profit Trader has the best payout. Whatever is best for you, my brother. I like Alpha Futures the most. It will come. The low is not valid. I don't think that low is valid either, but I may get stopped to break even before. Okay, we don't need much more, man. Just, I'd be so content with 3 and 1. Be so content. Then we got 4 funded with funded next. Where are you, lad? What do you mean, where am I? What profit are we taking? This is a funded next 25K. So I told you guys I was gonna work on funded next. I got a payout with funded next within 1 week. Um, I got the payout with funded next. Everything went smoothly, so I bought a bunch of accounts. I bought 4 evals. So far, I blew one today, and we passed 2. And I'm working on my last one right now in this trade. We're sitting at break even, and I only need not that much more. How do you got to report your income, brother? So keep track of all the money you made. If you live in Canada, keep track of all the money you made, and keep track of your expenses related to that money. So prop firm accounts, activation fees, computer, phone, internet, uh, electronics, stuff like that. Phone bill, internet, whatever. Um, and when it's tax season, right? You're gonna have to report how much money you made. In Dubai, I don't know. Suggest me a good prop firm. Alpha Futures is the best prop firm. London Next is my second favorite. I have both. Quick pay, the easiest pay, and very quick. Yeah, I mean all the payouts are in a couple hours. I got my Funded Next payout in 4 hours. That's pretty good. Like I requested it, woke up, and I got it. Top Step's good. I'll probably start Top Step again after some time, maybe next year. This week was beautiful. I really hope that the next week can also be the same. Yeah, you're right, Elena. To be honest, I probably didn't manage it. The first setup was good. We passed this, man. Just make my day, make my week. Let me start next week with a full set of funded unfunded next. You don't like take profit? Never really tried them. Actually, I did get one eval. And I lost. I lost it. I should have just shorted 2 minis, man. Would have been already done with this shit. Have you had any experience with my funded futures? I only have one Alpha Futures account. I don't have any experience with my funded futures. Like I don't really know much about them. Yeah, I mean I'll be honest with you guys. I definitely could have managed better today. Yeah, like I think I should have just trusted this more. Is what it is. Like I was a little bit cautious because I thought like it can be maybe just stay choppy like in this in equilibrium. But like yeah, I think that's not the worst thing to think, right? Maybe it is. I don't know. BISD on 15-minute BK. I'm sitting break even. So I hope you guys know that. I'm sitting on this trade break even. My stop is right here. And this is an eval trade, so I took 5 minis. Yeah, I should have taken 2 minis on this. I don't know why I didn't, man. Every other trade I took 2 minis and we passed. You coming back PM? I mean live. I wouldn't. I don't think I'd live stream it. I didn't know Project X closed out trades when you clear the copy traders. I just missed on passing 3x accounts. Oh, there you go, my brother. Such a nice sell model today. I passed 2. I blew 1. And if this hits TP, I'll pass. We're talking about right now. You mean today, right? I had 4 evals going into today. I passed 2, blew 1, and this one is about 2 points away now or something. Like I just need this little more, bro. Don't do this, bro. Don't do this. Get me out of this. I need 40 bucks. Hey, we did it. Wait, I need 15 more bucks. What is this BS? Alright, guys, hold on. I gotta risk everything for 15 bucks. Times 2. How many points do I need for 15 bucks? Okay, never mind. So not bad. Not a bad performance. I mean, so we have one, two. That one got blown. That one got passed. This one got passed. This one got passed. Fuck you, Addy. I told my friend to guess how many of them I was gonna pass. He said he told me I was only gonna pass one. Actually, he told me I was gonna pass 0. If anyone had TP at the low, they're probably so frustrated right now. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, bro. If you got this close and you didn't take anything, how many points is that? 7. If you agreed for 7 points, I think that's on you. I'm gonna be honest. And we got SMT there as well, yeah. Oh, what a freaking show today, man. What a show today. How do I even journal this shit? So we lost this trade. We won this trade. And then we won this trade. This is the eval trades. And then we won this trade. No, I passed 3. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3. I'm tripping. Some shit like this. Eventful. Eventful day. Passed 3 out of 4. That's really nice. Thank you testing my patience. So first trade off the OB. Second trade off the OB. Some of you probably didn't hit TP there. I don't feel bad for you. I'm gonna be honest. You guys know me. I'm never the I'm not the guy who just sets a TP and just lets it stay. You know. I'm not that guy. So I don't feel bad. No, I do not feel bad for any of you guys. I don't feel bad. To be honest. You scaled in right there. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. There's no reason why we're going up. There is a reason. We're engineering more liquidity down there. We did the same thing here. We did the same thing here. Now we're doing the same thing here. We did the same thing here. Is it shit? Yeah, it is super shit. But we see equal lows and highs get taken. Sorry, we see equal lows get taken all the time. These are all the trades I took on my eval today. And I took this one and this one on my live account. And this one. I won it. We took this loss on the live account. But then I took a win on the live account here. Took a win on the live account here. Although on the live account, we're not ending. I could have managed a lot better. We're only up 0.7% on the live account, unfortunately. I did give back a lot of profits. I was up. I don't even want to talk about it, bro. I was up 4%. That would have been. I was up the most I've ever been up in a trade on my live account, and I guess I gave back profits. I guess. Yeah, this is all today. This is all today. Yeah, this is the 1 minute chart. let's just say performance review. 4 funded next evals. 1 blown, 3 passed. 4 trade, full port. I'm just gonna put this in the journal. Kind of lazy to put anything else. Well, can I just say though, this price action is so nice for me. Like, I love this price action. I love reading this price action. So I hope, listen, and honestly, this whole week has been so good. I'm gonna make a video right now. This entire trading week, in my opinion, has been just so beautiful. Yesterday, the day before, even Monday, the bank holiday, like price action was genuinely gifted to me. I feel like it was the most easy price action to read. Today, I took 4 trades. Each one was a full port on funded next. I already told you guys I got a payout with funded next. And, right, we took the payout, and now I bought 4 evals. I blew the first trade of the day, so we blew an eval there. And then I took 3 more shorts. They were all full port shorts because you can pass in one day. So I passed, 3 accounts, blew 1, which is really good. So now we're at 4 fundeds. I'll probably copy trade these 4 fundeds with funded next, try to go for another payout, and then maybe buy like 6 or 12. I don't know. We'll go from there. Just kind of taking the steps up. Can't complain. Today's delivery was really, really nice. I was looking for these equal lows, and we didn't take them. We put in equal lows a lot of the time, but we went higher. 4-hour bearish fair value gap. We took out previous PM session high, then we broke down aggressively. Order block there, retracement, order block there, retracement, order block there. And I thought this was going to be the high. We had one more manipulation leg. It is what it is. Overall, pretty good day. We passed 3 accounts. I'm up 0.7% on my live account. If I'm being honest, I did not manage my live account that well at all. I gave back a lot of profits on my live account, which hurts, but it's something I'm just going to have to review. And I'll see you guys live tomorrow, or actually on Monday. Peace. Pre-W video. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. How did I fumble this? I fumbled. I'm gonna be honest. I fumbled. I fumbled bad. I'm straight up with you guys. I fumbled bad. No other way to say it. Your boy fumbled. I gave up too much profits today. But can't complain. We passed a lot of accounts. Price action is so back though. I swear price action is so bad. Are you up on the day? We passed, yeah, we're up, and I passed 3 accounts, so. I'd probably just look for another high probability short. Anyways, boys, I appreciate you guys coming through to the live stream. I'm happy to end the week. I don't think I'll trade PM. Appreciate you guys coming through. 1 payout yesterday. We're up on the live accounts. I will celebrate with you, brother. Yes. No complaints. I feel like price action. I don't want to jinx it. I feel like this price action has been really good this week. Like, I'm so content with all the days this week. Like, so content. It feels like 2022 ICT all over again. Am I going to trade PM session? I don't want to, but maybe. I really don't want to, but you could. I'm kind of drained. Like, I'm kind of upset with myself, if I'm being honest. I don't like how I manage my live account, and I don't want to trade it. I feel like I just want the most amount of rest until next week, Like, I did not manage well. Like, I should have seen this more clearly. And I did see it, but I did see this. I did not manage it the way I was supposed to. To be fair, though, even if I didn't re-enter, I would have just got stopped out here. Yeah. Are we in calls? I'm not in calls. Maybe you are. Yeah, hopefully you guys learned from my risk. So what I should have done is This short was fine. That loss was good in my opinion. This short was really good. I should have rode this. I should have partialed here, which I did. But I should have partialed there on my live account. And then I should have put my stop here. Right? And then if I got stopped and it broke, I enter again. Why didn't I do that? That's what I should have done. That's such a way better way to manage it. Like partial at where I said, because I called the partial here. That was a good partial, right? The first premium array, first discount array. Then I do what I always do. I put my stop loss to the next protraction model, which I would put my stop loss here in profit. So it's fine. I partialed and my stop's in profit, and then I get souped here, and then it breaks. Okay, enter again. That's when I'm supposed to enter again, not here. You know? I shouldn't have closed and then re-enter on the protraction. I should have just moved my stop to the next protraction. Should have waited for the protraction model to form. Yeah, that's my fault. Yeah, that's my fault. That's on me. That's on me. I hate making silly mistakes. How many cons alpha accounts allowed on qualified? A lot. A lot. I think like 30 or 50 or something. Could we have a long here? You could, but for how high? I don't know. Like, you could aim for this. Maybe. Appreciate you, Nicola. 100 low probability. Yeah, I mean, we had a nice move already. Although, I don't know. It looks pretty clean, man. Surely we get some consolidation eventually, because this is just, we're just going to keep printing buy and sell programs. How does the consistency work on 3K and it ain't working? Did you make 3K in one day? Gold is bullish. No reason to be bearish on gold. It might turn bearish soon, possible. Yeah, the week was good. It could have been so much better. Am I greedy? I guess I'm greedy, man. I guess I'm greedy. That sentence I just said is so greedy. I had a good week, but like, no, it could have been a lot better. Like, I made mistakes. Ping pong ICT 2022 W, bro. Trading for just over 2 years. Been a great week. Got a payout in past seconds and funded. Let's go. Well done, man. Proud of you, bro. That's amazing. What market conditions would you want to trade PM, or just whenever you feel like it? As long as we didn't have a crazy move in lunch, I'll trade PM session. I don't mind trading PM session. The reason I'm not, I might trade PM session today. I don't know. Maybe I'll buy another fund the next eval. I mean, there's no point in waiting. I guess we go for 5. Maybe go for 6. Buy Trade Sinker today. Set that up. Is it USD CAD pairs? Before you go, what's up, brother? Use market order. I always go manual, yeah. Market orders and manual. Mine the week minus 300. That's not too bad. How much money are you funded next? $85 right now. No, $90 for a rapid 25K. I'm using 25Ks because you can get 12 of them. I just got here. Did you manage to take a trade today? Took 4 trades today. 4 shorts. What's the best way to get a payout on zero? The best way to get a payout is aim for $200 every single day until you're eligible. That's it. Don't make more. Just 200. 200. Say 225 just to give yourself to make sure it hits. 225, 225, 225. Once you're eligible, take the payout. That's it. You don't have to overcomplicate it. Monday, Tuesday, no trade. Wednesday, 2 loss. Thursday, no trade. Friday, 1 loss, 1 win. Unc, lend me a band. Hell no. I'm late. What's your buys today coming to market open? I was looking for this range. By the way, can I just say how spot on we were with the bias? We perfectly went up and down, which is exactly what I said today. If we take sell side, look for longs. If we take buy side, look for shorts. That's exactly what happened today. Can I just say that? Can I just say that to everyone who was saying people were making fun of me for my bias? Literally exactly what happened. So anticipated. Is there a monthly fee? No, one time. I've never tried Fund and X. This is like my Fund and Futures. I don't know much about my Fund and Futures, but I like Fund and X. Yeah, I'm gonna sell right now. Should I close, or you think it will sweep liquidity again? You're gonna sell? I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm gonna be honest. If you didn't take any positions off here, you have to reconsider your ability to take profits. You know, that's just me. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. This whole week price has been doing that. Sleeps. Caught 85 points today, mostly in London session. Nice, bro. Gadius, I made 1K on 0.50K and locked out. Thank you for explaining the consistency rule. Nice. Well done, brother. Do you gold? Rarely. I need 5 winning days of 200. Yes. This week load looked like the charts ICT posting is exactly, man. Feels like I'm back in 2022. Feels beautiful. What's the 50% at the top? That's the 4-hour bearish fair value gap. Pass my funded at 16-year-olds. Hopefully they don't ask for a KYC, brother, because I don't know what you're gonna do there. You're looking for shorts later? I would probably look for the same thing. If we take buy side, I'd look for shorts. If we take sell side, I'd look for longs. Go up late today. How much does Fund and X take from your payout? 0. You get 100% split. I'm in longs from reversal, having TP at the high above equal highs. Here. That's a good objective. Anyways, I've been on live for way too long, bro. It's 12 o'clock. I gotta go make some food. I appreciate you guys coming through. I'll see you guys live. Last thing I will say is, if you guys use my code for Alpha Futures, message me on Discord so I can add you into the iPad giveaway. Also, did I see an alert for stocks? Yo. Is it time to buy hymns? Okay, hold on. This might be a buy soon. Okay, cool. And I changed the iPad picture. It's gonna be brand new iPad Airs. Like that's what we're gonna give away. The giveaway ends in October. So if you ever use my code in the month of October, send me a message. Send me your first name on the account so I can add you into the giveaway. With that being said, what do you use to screen stocks? I have a model. I finished trading an hour ago with zone take equal highs, equal lows. Yeah. Anyway, so just message me on Discord your first name. And I'm considering buying hymns today. We're trading at low of day. I mean, I probably don't want to buy it now, but I like what I'm seeing here. Because that's 45%. I like 45%. Let me set an alert. I mean, monthly low might be extreme, but weekly low. Set an alert there. Say 49. I like using whole numbers with stocks. 49. We'll set an alert for 49. Because, I mean, I don't want to... This looks pretty bearish, to be honest. I don't want to buy it right now. If I bought 5... That's not even bad, bro. $5 to $50. Okay, anyways, I appreciate you guys coming through. I'll see you guys live on Monday. Till next time. I'm out. Peace. Appreciate the gifts that you guys send as well.